Gail and Hope, take two.
Hey, Wendy, this is
Actually for anybody,
or
but
whoever.
for Wendy today.
This is a paper that I typed up for instructions for Mom to, as far as her meds go and any in particulars that you may come across. I hope I covered everything. I have these pills. This is her night pills, and this is her morning pills. So
They're marked. Let's see.
use these first and complete all these, and then I have a couple of extra days in this one, so use this one last, and I will make sure everything's filled properly.
And hold that up. And these show midday and evening stuff. There's a few more other pills in there, so just give them to her throughout the day, and she'll be fine.
Yeah, don't. This one has calcium in it, and you can't give calcium with medication, so this has to be taken like around lunchtime with lunch, or whenever she's eating something, but not with her morning or night meds. Okay, so everything's in here, so this is pretty easy, but the only thing is after that, in the morning when she wakes up, you take her blood pressure. And if her blood pressure, I have it on here, is over 120, you give her, I have written on the tops, Coreg, lisinopril, nifedipine, and clonidine. You give her in the morning Coreg and lisinopril. If, say, 2 to 3 hours later, take it again if she's not feeling good. If it's over 150, then give her a clonidine. Write down on the timesheet, this is the timesheet, and you write down the date.
Hold the timesheet up.
The date, the time, and what her blood pressure is, and what you gave her over here. Any description of pain levels, where her pain is, and what you gave her, so you can keep track of when you gave her pain pills. And over here you write down, it says up here BM, just write down the days she has a BM.
And show her the ones in the back if she wants to kind of get an idea of history.
I have all kinds of the previous sheets that have her previous record. This sheet here is all her list of medications and the name of her doctors down here. On the back of this one, I have it stapled together and the phone numbers of the doctors. But her primary doctor, Sam, is in Iran for 3 weeks, so she's not available. But you can call her office, and then they can make an appointment with the doctor that's on call for Dr. Sam, or you can just take her up to Prompt Care, which is at Ellis and Main Street, over behind the Chevron station.
And if she needs to take her to the ER, she'll have to take that with her to show her the meds.
If you go to the ER or go to any doctor, take this sheet with you so you have a list of her medications. Okay? And then at night, you take her blood pressure. Let me finish with the clonidine. So you gave her a clonidine because it was over 150 to 160. Wait another hour and a half, take her blood pressure again. If it's not down under 150, say 140-ish, then give her another clonidine, okay? And then take it again in another hour and a half until it does get below 150. At night, take her blood pressure, write it down. You're always writing everything down. At night, you give her a Coreg, a lisinopril, and if it's above 130 and above, there's no fudging on the 1 or 2 degrees. If it's 130 and above, give her the nifedipine, and that's what you give her for night.
So the nifedipine is the night solution of the clonidine that you give her in the daytime. It's to control her blood. So in the daytime it's clonidine,
but
at night
in the middle of the night, if it's 150 and above, you give her a clonidine again.
Shh.
So So, but more than likely it won't be. But if it happens, give her a Clonidine. These I have rubber banded together, her blood pressure pills and her pain pills. So this is the Advil, Excedrin migraine. This is a pill that she got for a headache tension. I don't know how well it works for her, but you can always try it. And then acetaminophen. So you just kind of have to see how she's feeling and ask her what she wants. Usually this is just for when her headaches do up here.
This is what?
Excedrin is for when she just has headaches up here. Advil is kind of like in the back of the head and the side of the face. What?
I just want you to get out of the sun. Okay. And then
and
she likes to have a couple of Excedrins. It makes her feel good. She'll ask you for them.
Either
Put them
leave
in one of these.
Leave her some in here in her room at night.
In some water.
A glass of water and some. Can you just let me talk? Some Advil, like 2 or 3 Advil, and a glass of water, or 2 Excedrin migraine. And I put all her morning pills, like I just kind of dump them into this little dish and give her water.
Make sure she takes them, but she may take her time to take them.
Okay, so that's pretty much it on the pills. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Let's get you over here out of the sun. Okay, there you go.
And on here, let me see if there's anything else. I think that's pretty it as far as the meds go.
Tell her when she's up and stuff like that.
When
Typically.
she's up, you kind of just have to be at her beck and call, you know.
Got to listen for her also.
You got to listen. You can't be out doing. You can't be upstairs on the computer. You just kind of have to be down here and hear whether she's moving around or not. Your life is not your own this week, just like my life is not my own ever. So you can do this for a week and just give Mom as much attention as you can. And as far as the animals go, I have a sheet of paper that explains how to feed the animals. The cat gets fed 3 times a day. Her cans are outside or in this bottom drawer here next to the sliding glass door. The dogs get 1 can a day, split in half, and then that half gets divided in half, and they each get a portion, so quarters.
I've already done this.
Oh, you already got that part. Okay. So that's